Same thing he asked.
And I was like, oh, well, I don't know yet. And he's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, what do I tell you?
Because he wants you to say you're not going to put up Kevin.
And he asked me that. He said, so you're not going to put up Kevin? I'm like, no.
Why is it all about Kevin?
And then he's like, okay, because I keep telling Kevin, like, you wouldn't put him up. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, you think he believes you?
Yeah, he does. I am putting up Kevin, though, but now I feel super bad that I have to put William up.
Now you see?
No, I see it.
Now you see?
I've always seen it.
But you did because you're trying.
Yes, I did.
I feel bad.
I do still feel bad. I feel bad. What do you mean? I'm gonna put freaking William on the block. I do feel bad.
This is the thing, though. I gave them my word that I wouldn't not do that. If I win, do you think I should just... Because,
fuck it. If you win, you put them on the block.
William told me that Dillon went to him and said that they should get me out so that he'll be closer to Dimitri. And William said he was like, so who would you put up if you get close to Dimitri? And he's like, Dimitri. William said he knew that he was coming after him and Kevin when Dillon said that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if Kevin told him to tell me that.
Dillon is putting Kevin and William up.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't know if Kevin told William to tell me that. Like, to try to... Because I can't see Dillon telling that to William. I can.
Dillon tells everything to everyone.
Anything.
Yes.
Why did he want me gone so bad?
I have no idea, but now Dillon tells me I'm voting I got to stay. I'm voting I got to stay.
Yes, but William told me that he was like, we have to vote. If we could get rid of Ika and Dimitri will be here, I could get closer to Dimitri. And then William said he was like, but then if you win, who'd you put up? And he was like, Dimitri.
Dillon's confused.
I think in a perfect world, he'd want me to go. Because he does want Dimitri.
Yeah.
He wants him. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't think Dillon realizes that if I left, Dimitri would stay loyal to you.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No.
He doesn't. But Dillon really think about the four things. So you know that after this week when you stay, it's a turn up because...
He thinks it's the fourth thing. If he thinks it's the fourth thing, and what? Because when I made a deal with Kevin spilled the tea. And he was like, Dillon was like, why not put up Karen to make sure Ika goes? And I feel like Kevin doesn't really...
Dillon said that?
That's what Kevin told me. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
That's what Kevin told me that Dillon said.
I'm surprised.
That he was like... And Kevin was like, Karen is like the closest person to him, but he was willing to have her go up just to see you go home. And that's what...
Dillon said, why not put Karen up?
To make sure Ika goes home. Like, why put up Jackie? That's what... Because he said he asked him who are you putting up, and he said Jackie. And then he was like, well, why not put up Karen to make sure Ika goes home? Unless when William came to me and told me what Dillon said, did he tell you that Dillon said that?
Mm-mm.
Unless Kevin told him to tell me that. You know what I'm trying to say? Because remember when we told him to go seduce Kevin to make sure that he did it? And Kevin believed it?
Mm-hmm.
Like Kevin almost bought it?
Yeah.
So William is a good liar. He's a good liar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
and he does hold things back. Because he told me that in our conversation. He said Dillon has been telling him, we have to vote. If we get rid of Ika, Dimitri will be closer to me. And then he said, and I asked him, so Dimitri's close. If you get Dimitri, who are you putting up on your HOH? And he's like, Dimitri.
Makes no sense.
That's what William told me in the room. So I guess he does not tell you everything. He also in the room told me that when I told him, I'm like, I will not put you and Kevin on the block. I gave Kevin my word. He was like, so that means that me, you, and Dimitri has to win to protect Kevin. That's what he said. Trey rolled her head. But before, I wouldn't tell you because I'm like, I don't want Dre to be. But now I'm like, I have to let her know. Like, you know what I mean? The conversation that we had, 90% of it was about keeping Kevin safe.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously.
And he also said that he knows that Kevin will take him to the end.
Yeah.
So, and he's like, Kevin leaving is not good for my game. I'm like, I'm not going to send him home. I made the deal, and it's to protect you and Kevin. I'm not going to.
In all honesty, he is right. Kevin.
He was. For the first time when I was talking to him, I felt like he knows what he's doing. I think playing up this whole is an act. He knows what he's doing because he's not dumb. He's not dumb.
No,
that's what
not
I
at
realized. Yeah, he's not. He knows what he's doing. He said our first conversation was weird and he felt weird about it. And he said this conversation, he feels good about it.
Mm-hmm.
He feels good about it because I told him I'm keeping Kevin. I knew that though, Dre, in order to get his vote, I'd have to say that to him. And like in this,
I feel trapped.
But in this game, I think for me, it's like in the game, when I tell people something, I usually follow through with it.
Mm-hmm.
And so does Dimitri. And it's like, but us three are my three. And I always said, you guys have my heart. Mm-hmm. You guys, I do whatever you guys want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if I go back on my word with that, how do I look? Like, do I not care and just say this is best for our game and do it?
So, say you win because it's a question or whatever. What do you do? Because I just
you and Dimitri sit and talk. We talk. Because if Dillon is doing that, then it's like, but Kevin and William it's not good to leave them both in this house. It is not like Dre. I knew that you've been telling me that William is emotionally connected to Kevin. But I'm telling you, after that conversation, if you and Kevin are sitting on the block and he has POV, he's taking Kevin off. I'm not saying it to make you feel bad. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you in the conversation, he does not see Kevin as just emotional. He sees him as somebody who is respected and who he wants to say he played the game with. Because he told me in that room that you and Dimitri are a pair, me and Kevin are a pair, we're targets, so we shouldn't take each other out. And he said it. He didn't say me and Dre or me, Dre and Kevin. He said him and Kevin and me and Dimitri. He's not dumb. He's smart. Like he knows that. Him playing with you, he feels like it's, well, people don't think we're doing anything. Him playing with Kevin, people will respect his game more. I think that's what he's thinking after that conversation.
Yeah.
That's what I get. I don't know if I'm wrong, if my gut is off, but that's what I got from that conversation. He did say though that he's like, we both love Dre. I'm like, I know. But then he was like, but I don't know how Dre feels about like Dimitri and Kevin type of thing. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, but Dre does love us. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. I want Kevin to go. I want Karen to go. I want Dillon to go. And then we can figure out.
And in that order?
Dillon really believes in the fourth thing.
Are you sure?
He does.
No,
but what annoys me
is William lying then to me about that?
No, I don't think William's lying. I think Dillon's going left and right, talking left and right. That's what Dillon's doing, and he's saying whatever people want to hear. So I think that maybe he really told Kevin, "Why don't you put Karen up?" Maybe just to see what Kevin would say or something like that. I think Dillon is trying.
He didn't tell us that.
He didn't tell us that.
I know.